Yesterday I went to an excursion with my Japanese class. Someone asked me the question where the other students were on that excursion, and I didn't realize I didn't take any pictures with any of the other students. There were definitely other people on that excursion. It occurred to me that when you have young children, it's not so easy to socialize because you're inundated with the kids. You're worried about them being a nuisance to others, and you get so caught up with looking after your kids that you don't have time. I think the other factor that makes it a little bit harder for me to socialize with the people from my Japanese class is that I'm in my 50s. A lot of the members, most of them are in their 20s or maybe 30s. Some of them young enough to be my children, whilst I still feel like I'm still young at heart. When I was in my 20s, I certainly didn't hang around guys in their 50s. And so the other group of people that you would try to mix with is with people your own age, but people my age don't have children that are young as mine. Anyway, it was an observation. But yes, just to answer the question, there were other students on the trip. The other thing I wanted to talk about from yesterday is that there was a little moment where I felt a little bit sad, a bit disappointed in myself. And I realized, hey, I'm not the only one in this boat. Yesterday, we were at an animal farm. One of the features was a horse ride or a pony ride. It triggered a memory from my childhood. I remember when my father put me on a horse, and so naturally as a parent, I wanted to give that to my children. But then I saw the sign. It was 1,600 yen for one lap, and I've got 3 children who would want to go on that. That means we're looking at close to $50, and that's a lot of money. Well, it is for me anyway. It made me feel like I was a bad parent for not allowing my child to have that experience, because I had that. But I shouldn't feel bad if I can't afford it. My children didn't ask to go on the ride. They didn't make me feel bad. I felt bad for myself, wishing I had money to take the kids on that. We have these moments as parents where we have to say no. There's been a lot of no's in my life from my parents. I realized some of those no's have most likely been because it was expensive. Not because they didn't love me, not because they didn't want something nice for me. It just was too expensive. Every happiness that I got as a child was a sacrifice made by my parents, whether it's money or the time that they gave me. And I appreciate that. Anyway, I'm making the most of this because Haris is asleep.